Welcome to Beyond the Music, the podcast where we dive into the lives and stories of people who shape the world of music. I am Karina.
And I'm Lena. We're both classically trained singers, and this podcast is our chance to explore the fascinating intersections of music, history, and humanity.
In our previous episode, we discussed the complicated relationship between Mozart and Salieri. And today, we will be exploring the topic of green sleeves. Have you ever... What does that mean for you when I say green sleeves?
It's, for me, it's kind of like a folk song.
So for our listeners, I'm just going to hum a bit to see if anyone knows it. Do 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 do. Everyone has heard that song, especially around Christmas time. But where did it come from?
Ireland.
How has it endured? Oh, you'd be surprised. I have done the research.
Okay.
So, the first act of this song. Every song has a story, and this is one of the oldest that we still hum. Picture England in the late 1500s. Queen Elizabeth I rules from London, while across the land musicians are experimenting with a bold new styles from Italy. In 1580, a new song appears in print. The title of it, A New Northern Ditty of the Lady Greensleeves. It tells the tale of a desperate lover and a woman he calls Lady Greensleeves, who rejects every lavish gift. Silk gowns, jeweled rings, even a house. The melody, written in the Dorian mode, is hypnotic, bittersweet yet danceable. Its rhythm suggests a galliard, a lively courtly dance, heartbreak with footwork. The melody of Greensleeves spreads quickly, from noble courts to crowded pubs, carried by lutenists and ballad singers alike. Combining the idea of a lady refusing generous gifts from someone who is very rich, someone who dresses in green, and of course we have the idea that green is envy, many people have taken the leap that Lady Greensleeves is about Anne Boleyn and Henry VIII. So a compelling legend emerges that King Henry VIII composed Greensleeves for Anne Boleyn during his passionate pursuit of her. The story is tempting. Henry wrote music. Anne resisted him. The narrator is a rejected man, so all of the elements align. Unfortunately, history tells a different story. First, the music itself. Greensleeves employs Italian-style ground bass patterns, which did not appear in England until after Henry VIII's death in 1547. Secondly, the earliest known printed copy dates to 1580, over 30 years after King Henry VIII's death. There is no manuscript, no court record linking him to the tune. So while the story is elegant, it is almost certainly untrue. Yet myths endure, perhaps because a king writing a love song for the queen he pursued is poetic, scandalous, and unforgettable. Greensleeves becomes a broadside ballad, printed cheaply and widely sung. Verses evolve, some mournful, some bawdy. In Shakespeare's The Merry Wives of Windsor, Sir John Falstaff shouts, "Let the sky rain potatoes! Let it thunder to the tune of Greensleeves!" Audiences instantly recognized the melody. The song had become ubiquitous. Now, how did this love song turn into a Christmas carol? We are now moving into Victorian England. Over 2 centuries later, brings Greensleeves into a new context. Poet William Chatterton Dix, recovering from illness, writes a nativity poem, What Child Is This? Someone pairs these words with Greensleeves. A song of unrequited love becomes a sacred hymn. The melody remains haunting, familiar, but the meaning transforms. Today, it is sung in churches worldwide every Christmas. Greensleeves continues to appear in film scores, Celtic recordings, jazz, orchestras, and even ice cream trucks. I am not joking. In modern musical theater, it resurfaces in Six, the musical. In Anne Boleyn's song, Don't Lose Your Head, subtle Greensleeves motifs appear in the background. Instrumental phrases echo the original lute melody. They reference Henry VIII's influence and the myth of his love song. The motives are woven under Anne's lines, symbolizing historical male control. Crucially, the musical allows Anne to reclaim the melody. What once mourned her supposed coldness now underscores her agency and voice. Later, in Catherine Howard's number, All You Want to Do, Greensleeves motifs intensify. Lute-like chords mirror Renaissance originals. Short melodic phrases punctuate the pop rhythm. The song becomes a haunting commentary on objectification and male gaze. In Six, Greensleeves evolves from a song about a woman's supposed unavailability to a musical instrument of empowerment, challenging myths surrounding Henry's wives. So, who was Lady Greensleeves? A real Tudor courtier? A coded symbol of flirtation or independence? Or simply a fictional muse? Some scholars note the color green implied flirtation, or even promiscuity in Tudor symbolism. Others see her as a symbolic figure, timeless and relatable. Whatever the truth, the song remains emotionally familiar. We hear both longing and resistance, desire and defiance every time the melody plays. Greensleeves endures because it adapts courtly rhythms into tavern ballads, into romantic myth, into sacred Christmas carol, into historical misinterpretation, into modern feminist musical motif. Its story travels from Elizabethan England to modern stages and into everyday life. Yes, ice cream trucks, film scores, and pop culture nods. Some songs refuse to fade, and Greensleeves is one of them. From the courts of Elizabeth I to Broadway's bright lights, from whispered myths to reclaimed voices, and to Christmas, Greensleeves remains a testament to the persistence of music across centuries. Every melody carries a story, and some, like this one, endured beyond imagination, beyond time, and beyond the composer's hand. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the story of Greensleeves as much as we did. If you like this episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review.
Next time, we'll delve into another fascinating chapter of music history. Until then, keep listening and discovering the stories beyond the music.
See you next time.